Hey everybody, I am back again with another toy review, and yes, it is more Jakks-specific Sonic the Hedgehog merchandise. Really loving what they're doing with Sonic. These are two of the newest mini classic figures in the Sonic line, and I love that they are doing different versions of Sonic from throughout the years. It's a really cool idea, and I'm glad they're doing it. I'm hoping that we get this version of Amy in the larger line eventually, as we've gotten Supersonic in his more modern look also, so I'm hoping they do this more round classic version in the larger figures as well. Also in this wave is Knuckles, Silver, and Super Shadow, so you might want to keep an eye out for those. These are currently hitting Target stores along with the movie merchandise. They kind of have a little side cap thing going on for that. They seem to be selling pretty fast though, so you may not actually see them. But I'm gonna take these little guys out and see what's up with these classic designs. I love the packaging because it really stands out. Take them both out. Let's see what we got. Whoa, Sonic's head fell right off of the packaging. My goodness. Vonnie had a Sonic and his head popped off. There we go. Pops right back on. Guess it's just the way they have it in the package. If Amy is going to have the same issue, but I don't think so. Let's get into Amy first, because I love this classic design. There are some sloppy areas. There's a piece of glue on her poor little eyebrow. And I've had issues like this in the past with some of these smaller Jakks figures with like glue and stuff. I'm not sure. Some getting sloppy at the factory. I do love the eyes. You see there's like a little gradient in the pupil there. Very cool. Another mark on her skin here. I'm not sure what that is. It's weird. You're gonna have glue issues, I think, though. As Jakks is doing a thing now, I can even see some glue residue here, where they're doing different pieces. Instead of sculpting it all as one thing, they're popping them in and gluing them in, which is nice. I mean, it makes the figure really pop more, in my opinion. So you're gonna have probably a lot of glue residue around. It's crazy what they're doing also with the articulation on these little figures. Like, she has ball jointed shoulders. It's crazy. Especially considering like the way her head is. It's kind of hard to move it around. I think we can get it all the way around. There we go. It probably pops off like Sonic, but I'm not gonna test fate here today. And I think her gloves move. I can't tell. I feel like it's gonna break if I try to mess with it too much. It looks kind of delicate, but I think they're just kind of pegged in there. Let's see, does she doesn't have waist articulation, which I feel is a missed opportunity because the way the dress is there, and it's underneath as well, the body. I feel like you should be able to rotate it just a little bit, but it is glued into place and does not move. So she has ball jointed hips as well in this little figure. You can get a pretty good range of motion. Unfortunately, her dress there kind of hinders it just a little bit, but not too much, enough to really stop her from giving a good kick or whatever. She's got a little tail under there, which is actually part of the waist area there. So I don't know if the feet move on their own. I think they're much like the gloves. I think the feet are stuck in position and do not move. Yeah, I don't think those move. The coloring on them is really nice. I didn't even notice like the baby blue on them in the packaging when I was looking. I was like, oh no, what else got on this figure when I was looking at it. But that's about it for her. She doesn't come with anything. That's okay. I mean, she does have the one hand that could hold an item, but doesn't really come with anything, so she can't hold it. So next up is Supersonic. All right, this is the classic Supersonic. Again, face is a different piece of plastic and glued into place there. There's a little smuts. That actually came off his face. I think that must be some like paint residue or something. Otherwise, paint is pretty nice on this one. There's not much to paint, but I mean, there's a little spot where they went around the golden thing on his on the buckle on his shoes there. Let's see right off the bat here if the now the feet don't move here. So much like Amy, he has ball jointed legs. Just rotate around all the way around. The feet do not move; they are glued into place. So do not try that; you probably will end up breaking it. Like you saw when I took them out of the box, head pops off pretty easy. These Sonics are pretty top heavy because they're a solid piece of plastic. They're not hollow inside, which would make these figures a lot better, in my opinion, if they hollowed out the heads, so they weren't top heavy and would fall over. Ball jointed shoulder. Let's see if he's like aiming at their gloves here. I'm gonna guess the gloves do not move. Probably it's hard to get a grip on this little arm. Yeah, they don't move, but I mean, you get enough motion from the shoulder joint that you know you don't really need it to move too much. Actually, I think let's do a comparison. I want to say that the hands are exactly the same, so they're sharing parts. The gloves are the same for Amy and this Sonic here. So that's interesting, a little reuse of parts, and it's really not that noticeable unless someone like myself is pointing it out. But that's about it for these two very nice little guys. They have released some other smaller classic characters, like Buzz Bomber and stuff, and they're actually kind of large compared to these. Here's we'll toss Mighty in here. So yeah, they size up pretty well. I think Buzz Bomber and Crab Meat are maybe, yeah, they're not too bad, I guess, with these. I feel like Buzz Bomber might fit more in with the 5-inch scale line than these little guys. But Crab Meat's pretty good still, I think. But yeah, they've made a lot of stuff in both size lines so far. So they're doing a really good job. It's cool. They're going to be showing some more stuff off soon, so can't wait to see that. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.